Hello, my beautiful angels, starseeds, and dreamers. Welcome back. My name is Violeta. This is a timeless tarot reading for you. Yes, you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. All signs welcome. I love your energy these days. It's like, oh, it's so high. It's so high. It's like nothing can get you down. It's this incredible freedom of anything that ever held you back or down. Just, you freed yourself. Congratulations. You did it. You did it. Okay, so after hearing 9/11, seeing 9/11 on car bumpers, on the clock, on a timer, or just anything, every day, more and more and more and more, often in the day, and I feel like it means something, 9/11. I checked the spiritual meaning of 9/11, and it's like the spiritual awakening path. So maybe you're reaching a crescendo, I'm hearing a crescendo of the spiritual growth process, a climax that's just unthinkable. That was always unthinkable to you, but I want to know what this climax is. I'm gonna ask the cards, okay? Because it's really not clear, but I'm gonna figure it out together forever. I don't know why. Okay, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're just enjoying every moment of every day, because I have a feeling that you are. But if you're not, then know that it's coming soon. That's what you're headed to. I can feel it. Okay, Spirit, can we please know, this is the queer deck, by the way. Queer tarot deck. Spirit, can you please tell us, wait, do I have it? No, I don't have it to show you. Anyway, I'll show you next time. I mean the box. Why am I being so awkward all of a sudden? I don't know. Okay, so listen, Spirit, what do you want to tell us about this 9/11? Okay. What is this 9/11 that's constantly showing up everywhere? And by the way, let me know in the comments if the same is happening for you, because yes, we've all been getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 1, blah, 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 you know, all the 4, 3, 2, 1. But why the 9/11? Why the 9/11? Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Look at you, all stable and grounded and peaceful and abundant. Oh, you're amazing. You amaze me every day. Every day when I wake up, I can't wait to get to this, to share things with you, you know, to connect to you, to join you on the journey. It's like, I feel like you feel the same way. You need to connect to somebody about this journey, because not everyone understands it. In fact, most people don't. Most people don't understand what awakening even is. How can you awaken when you're not sleeping? You're awake. But you are sleeping because you see all the lies of the world. I mean, before you did, right? Most people, they just see the illusions and the masks and the lies and the things that are veiled, and they believe them. But you've awakened. You've woken up. You see beneath the illusions, behind the illusions. You see beneath. And Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Pentacles, my friends, you're going to get some money. I don't know why that came up, like random. You're gonna get some money. You're gonna get luck in financial things. Oh, look at you being successful and financially smart and lucky. Lucky little bunny. By the way, I finally fixed the light, and the sound, and hopefully this is better. Let me know. And I'm playing around with the setup still. By the way, these are my book shelves. Look how cute they are. I can't. I want them to be more visible. Maybe I'm gonna move them a little. Anyway, ignore my brain blips. I got a message that you're a little bit distracted right now. There's a lot of things happening around you, and you're finding it difficult to focus on what you need to be focusing on, because there's just so much, you know, from all directions, and everything's constantly interrupting you, I guess. But that's okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world or anything. It's just difficult to focus on any one thing because all the things want your attention, right? Queen of Cups. My love, are you opening your heart? Are you opening your heart finally? Listen, I think something interesting is about to happen, because I was just thinking, I've used this deck so many times, and when I saw this card, I was like, I don't even recognize it. It's almost like I never got this card, which is ridiculous because it's the Queen of Cups, right? Like, how could I never had gotten the Queen of Cups? I must have, right? In all those readings, hundreds of readings, like dozens of readings, like there's no way. And with other people, like not just on camera, but and with myself, just there's no way, right? But I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'm seeing this card, which means something to me. It means that you're looking at your heart and you're wondering, what if I open up today? What would happen if I talked to someone today, or I took a chance today, or just went out into the world again? What if I put down my shield for one day? What would happen? I feel like you're ready to find out. I think you might go out today, or have gone out today or tomorrow or whatever, and just try it, you know? What if? What would happen? I'm sure nothing scary, or in a good way, maybe scary. I don't know. You're curious about it. You're getting more and more curious about it. Maybe there's a connection you want to explore, or maybe there's no connection. Maybe you just want to live it up a little, you know, be less careful. You've been too careful your whole life, you know. You've been too careful, and I think it's time to be a little less careful. Ooh, oy. I mean, those two came out together. 5 of Wands and Ace of Wands. It looks like you're motivated to argue. You're motivated to enter a conflict or a battlefield or some kind of competitive space. You're feeling passionate about this too. It's like you're seeing some people compete for something, and you know you can win it. You know you can do well in this arena. Interesting. What is this, Spirit? What is this arena? Curious and curious. Curiouser and curiouser. I don't know why. Oh my Lord, my brain is braining. My brain is braining. Three cards at once. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and 4 of Swords. Whatever this is giving you sleepless nights. It has put you in a mental prison. It's almost like you were in a space where you couldn't see a way out, or in a space where you overthought and overthought and overanalyzed and over and over, and you couldn't sleep, you couldn't rest. You could not rest until you could. You broke out of the prison, you broke out of the anxiety, and now you're finally resting. You figured it out. Something became clear. Something became clear. Weird. Okay, that was some kind of mini cycle that you were going through, or maybe even a big one, who knows, right? You were going through something recently, very recently, that has to do with other people, or a competitive space, or some kind of conflict, or just a community of people that are competitive. But you can win this competition if you entered it. You know you can, because you're really, really intelligent, even though people don't always know this about you because you don't show off. You're incredibly intelligent, and you can see the undercurrents of things. You can see the undercurrents of the energies that you enter. So let's say you enter a community and you feel the undercurrents, you feel the energies. So for example, you enter a group of people and you immediately feel the envy, the gossip, the lower vibrational things, the lust, the greediness, the stinginess, the whatever is in this group, you feel it. So in this case, you immediately feel the competitiveness, the harshness, I'm hearing at all costs, something happening at all costs. And of course, alternatively, sometimes you enter a community or a group of people or a job or whatever, and you feel the undercurrents of love, support, empathy, care, kindness, patience, you know, that kind of thing. So you stick with the good and ignore the bad. Groups and places. But sometimes Spirit would place you, and this was in a recent message as well, sometimes Spirit would place you in a group or community or in a location where you need to shine a light on the cracks, right? So that people see themselves. You're a mirror. You're a walking mirror that shows people, hey, did you know you're doing this right now? And you don't need to say anything to anybody, actually. They automatically compare themselves to you, or see what you do and see what they do, and they're like, what is wrong with this picture? You know what I mean? It's like you're showing them. You're not showing yourself, you're showing them. They're seeing a reflection, and that's why they project so much onto you. They have all kinds of theories about you, and they're like, oh no, they're like this, the collective is like that, and they do this, and da-da-da-da-da. But whatever they say, they're always projecting, because that's what they do. That's how they think. That's their reflection, not yours. That's fascinating. Tell me, Spirit, why are we hearing all of this? What is the purpose of this, and what is our guidance? What is the purpose of this, and what is the guidance, please? You're building a stable foundation, a home within yourself. A home within yourself that does not allow any shakeups, that doesn't allow any external forces to change your mind or to change your personality. Because every time you enter a group, Six of Swords on the bottom, you're moving on from these situations where people would influence you to think differently, to do things differently, to worry, are you doing the right thing? Why am I doing things differently? Is that correct? And those insecurities and doubt about what you do and how you do things, they're being dispersed, I'm hearing, and you're building this stable foundation of confidence within yourself, full confidence within everything you do and everything you know, because you know it's correct for you, obviously, not for every person. You have your truth and other people have their truths. You're moving on from being able to be influenced by anybody. Even if it's a close person, you might love them, but that doesn't mean what they're saying is true for you, you know? Six of Pentacles and Two of Swords. You have a choice to make. Why did I say it like that? Like almost scared. No, you're not scared, but you have a choice to make, an important one for your life. And you make it now. You've made it actually. Where you're no longer going to be stuck in situations where people don't know about you, or don't know the value you bring, or don't give you back what you give. You're coming out of this energy of allowing people to get you stuck within your own confusion. You're coming out of those mental prisons. Two of Wands on the bottom. You're looking at the whole world as a playground, as something to be cherished and enjoyed, and you're no longer going to let people stand in between you and that enjoyment. Aww. You're never gonna let anybody ruin your fun ever again, because a lot of people have tried and a lot of people have succeeded in your whole life. Maybe even as children, you couldn't have fun because everyone was making fun of you or pestering you or distracting you or whatever the problem was, but you could never play the way you wanted to play, right? And you're getting to a place where you're going to play exactly the way you want to play. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Okay, let's see some note cards. I love this energy of yours. It's just, oh, so good. The devil is in the details. Exactly. The devil is in the details. All of these communities, these groups, these places you found yourself in, you had to observe the details. You had to see every little detail and say, okay, and then put the pieces together and see at the whole picture, not just, okay, this is true and this is true and this is true and this is true. No, you had to look at the whole picture, and that's one of your magic powers, I'm hearing. The fact that you can look underneath and overall, and most people just get stuck on the details, on the individual pieces, and you can just take it all in, you know, and make your own decisions based on the information. And yeah, your job here on earth as a, you know, once we awaken, our purpose becomes helping others awaken. Not actively, not like becoming a, I don't know, a speaker and going around the world and telling people about the Matrix and stuff. No. It's just that once you're awakened, you give off this ping signal that attracts people who are needing to be awakened. And they hear your signal, they come closer, and they see something in you, their reflection, and they see what they need to address, what they need to heal, what they're doing that they shouldn't be doing, what the problem is, basically. They're not the problem. Nobody is ever a problem unless they're hurting people on whatever. You know what I mean. Nobody's ever a problem. We have problems. All of us humans have our own problems, and those are usually the traumas, the blockages, the wounds that we need to heal and address and awaken from this huge societal sleep. Okay? And when we do, we attract people who crave it. You know, in the Matrix, when Neo was constantly searching for something, he didn't know what he was searching for in the beginning. And I think Trinity told him, I know what you've been looking for. And did she say it was Morpheus or no. She said, you can't sleep. You keep looking for the answer to this question. And the question is, what is the Matrix? And she's like, the thing is, we all sense things with our guts. We might not know them, but we all sense them. And we sense that there's this sleep, there's this communal sleep, this worldwide sleep. And we want to wake up from it. We want to wake up, we don't know how. And so the people who are awakened, who are awakening, like me, like you, like many other people around the world, we help with our words, with our actions, with the way we are in the world, how we act, what we say, how we interact, how we react. All of those things are noticed by other people, and they see things that they didn't see before because you're so rare. Do you think that every person on the street is like you? Do you think that like even 10 people you're gonna meet today know the same things that you've seen or know or get from spirit? No. Most people have no idea, and that's okay. I had no idea. I thought spirituality was like religion, or like, I don't know, something. I don't even know what I thought spirituality was before I dove into it, and I realized spirituality is establishing a connection with myself. I didn't know that before. I thought it was the connection about, you know, that one. But no, it's about that one. Get it? And so most people have no idea because they haven't gone through it, but you have. You are. Straight channeling, you guys. Straight channeling. This is really important. Put a ring on it. Someone wants to put a ring on your hand. On a finger, I'm hearing. I miss your voice, laughter. Someone misses you. I feel like the cards were like, this is your journey and this is what you're going through. And whenever I grab the note cards, I swear someone enters your energy so aggressively. And I'm like, what the? We were talking about something else here. So someone wants to know about you, what you're doing. They're watching you and they really want to re-enter your life, but you've blocked them. Change your focus. Because you've changed your focus. You've changed your focus completely from external, from people, from groups, from jobs, from projects, from money, from blessings, from things around you, to things inside of you. Sorry. Things inside of you. The things inside are way more important to you than the things outside. Because you used to think, I'm gonna get this and this and this and this and this, and I'm gonna be happy. The perfect partner, the perfect friends, the perfect community, the perfect house, the perfect car, the perfect blah, 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 blah. And I'm gonna be happy. And you know what happened? Do you know what happened? You didn't get any of these things. I mean, some things, sure. You got some things. Tiny little things from time to time, and that's fine, you know, you loved it. But you didn't get any of the big ones yet, even though you know you will, but you don't have them yet, and you know what happened? You got happy anyway. How did that happen, huh? How come do people think that they're gonna get the happiness from outside when it comes from inside? You know, people say it and you agree, maybe it's true, but you never felt it. You never felt this expansive happiness and freedom and peace within you. And it didn't come from things or people or outside things. How did you get so happy without it? People are wondering, how did you, what? That doesn't make any sense. But it makes all the sense to you because you changed. In the spiritual awakening journey, you changed completely. You're no longer reacting to past hurts. You're no longer hanging on to future hopes. You let go of everything. And in this freedom, you found yourself, your true self. And it's a beautiful self. It's a free self. It's a powerful self. And you're enjoying it right now. You're enjoying reconnecting with yourself in this really authentic, fun way. You're having so much fun right now that you don't even need other people to do anything for you, because you do everything for yourself. And there's the rub. Sometimes you get so into you that you kind of push other people aside. You're like, now's my time, go away. Nobody approach, because this is my time now and I'm having fun. But Spirit says, remember that you're not supposed to be alone all the time. Like, you do crave connection, you do want connection, and beautiful connections are coming to you and are currently present. Remember to nurture them, and remember to take a chance, because, confirmation, because you're not meant to do this all alone, right? Remember, it's not just you on this journey and watching the videos, and no. You're meant to be surrounded by so much love and support, and you already are, but even more is coming. And you know it. You know more is coming. You can't wait. You guys, I'm gonna grab a couple more like oracles or whatever and just finish this, because it's way too much channeling. It's like half cards, half channeling. And it's just, you know, I don't need these things to channel for you. Drowning and wish in reverse. It's like you had all these wishes that you were drowning in. A month ago, I would have said you're drowning in not receiving your wishes. But today, I'm going to say something very different. And that's the difference between you a month ago and you now. Now I'm going to say, you no longer drown in waiting for your wishes to come. Mic drop. Impressive work, my friends. Impressive work. You're manifesting. You're manifesting all kinds of things. You're manifesting a union. You're manifesting a partnership. You're manifesting community, connection. You're manifesting magic. You're manifesting things that you've even forgotten that you were manifesting. Intuition. I haven't even seen this card. Because you know it's already coming. You don't have to do anything. Detox. Sideways. Detox. You're in this deep, deep process of detoxing of all the stuff that was wrong for you. Your whole life, you piled up so much shit inside, and now you're detoxing. You're getting it all out. And when you do, you're going to be pure. You are already pure and clear and free. You've got through all the BS, all the illusions. You're just in such a magical place. You're in the place of manifestation. You're manifesting right now, actively, without doing it on purpose. So before, you would be scripting, you would be visualizing, you would be doing the exercises and, you know, acting as if and blah, 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 all the things. And you were like, I'm gonna get the things. But you realize the manifesting comes from letting it come and knowing it's coming, not doing all the things to make it come, because it's not in your control. Manifestation, ironically, is not in your control. You thought all the exercises are going to help you do it, and they do help, yes, But what helps the most is surrender. And I think people say that, and people who hear that, they don't understand. Like I didn't understand before. But I went through this whole journey and I was like, oh, I get it now. I'm not supposed to clutch to it. I'm not supposed to control it. I'm not supposed to say how it's going to come, when it's going to come, who's going to come. I'm not supposed to say all those things or determine them. I can't. I can only sit back and relax and say, okay, Spirit, I'm ready. Whenever, however, whoever, I don't care. Whatever. You really don't care. You've reached a point of Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful world. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. All the cares in the world. I don't know the words and I don't care. I don't sing great, but I love singing. And that's the thing. You don't have to do things perfectly. You don't have to live this life perfectly. There are no rules. You're just letting go of the rules. You're just setting yourself free to have fun, to enjoy this life. It's time to enjoy this life. You're manifesting big time. Any day now I'm hearing something incredible is going to happen, and you're not going to expect it because you're not calling it in. You're not like saying, oh, please. You're not waiting for anything. You're not doing anything. You're just having fun. That is the energy that ironically attracts things in people the most. I am so happy to see you so happy. Honestly, you have no idea. I'm so proud of you. Please enjoy the rest of your day and keep going. Keep doing the work. Just keep going. Just keep enjoying. Just keep on, like you always do, like you will always do. I have no doubt. You will never stop. And it's no longer about where you're going or what you're going to achieve. It's about how much fun you're going to have. And that's a lot. Okay, I'm going to stop being silly now. Thank you for watching. Let me know if it resonates in the comments, please, because I love reading those. Like, subscribe, all those things, and I'm going to see you soon. I don't know why. Bye.